Speaking.
Hi, Mr. Menard. It's Christine Barrett. I'm calling for customer relations at ICBC.
Hi, Christine. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. What a beautiful day it is today, isn't it?
It's a gorgeous day. I just was calling because you had called yesterday in regards to asking if Mr. Schubert would like to do an interview.
Yes, I'm very interested in getting his perspective concerning what some people feel is a fairly contentious issue and doing it in a manner that, I don't want to be like an ambush journalist or anything like that. I don't want to present, anyone in a bad light. I think, honestly, most people do the best they can with the information they have available to them and their ability to process it. I don't know the man. Chances are he's as decent a human being as anyone. But there are certain concerns that have to be addressed. And telling me that I should go talk to the provincial government, when I go talk to them and they say that they're not qualified to speak to what the president of ICBC believes, so it's...
Okay, well, Mr. Schubert's not interested in doing an interview with you.
He's not?
No.
Is he interested at all in answering to the public's concerns that he's operating outside of his mandate?
No, he's not interested in having an interview. That's all I can say.
My next course of action then, unfortunately, would be to file documents in court in order to find the truth to these matters, and I don't know that that would really be in his best interest.
Well, you do whatever you need to do, but he's not interested in doing an interview with you.
Would he be interested in doing an interview with someone else concerning these issues if he doesn't like me personally?
No, it's nothing personal. He just does not want to do an interview at this time.
Okay, well, then I guess we'll see what we'll have to see.
Okay.
But thank you very much.
Okay.
See you on YouTube.
Okay.
Bye. He doesn't want to do an interview at this time. Of course, criminals who are caught acting in criminal fashions generally do not want to be interviewed at this time. Now, I'm not saying this man is a criminal. He might be a very decent man, a very loving man. But I did notice something disturbing when I looked at his picture. ICBC was being operated by Peter Griffith. So I called the Solicitor General, Cash Heed.
Something I may help you with?
Well, I'm wondering if ICBC falls under her mandate, I guess. If not, then
No, it actually doesn't. It falls under the Ministry of Public Safety and Solicitor General, which is Minister Cash Heed.
Cool. And Cash
Want me to
Heed...
transfer you over to them?
Sure. Do you have his number first?
Yeah. It is 250.
Yeah.
356.
356.
7717.
7717. And he used to be a police officer, right?
Yes, he did. I think he was with West Vancouver Police.
Kind of a cool name, eh? Cash Heed. If you switch those two letters around.
That would be... yeah. Would you like me to transfer you over to his office?
Yes, thank you very much.
One moment.
Well, as an ex-police officer, he would have very little excuse for not knowing if the laws...
Deputy's office, Cappy speaking.
Hello, I'm looking for Cash Heed.
He's in a meeting. Can I have him return your call?
Sure. My name's Rob.
And where are you calling from, Rob?
Vancouver. Lovely, beautiful Vancouver. How's the weather over there?
Sorry?
How's the weather over there?
Good.
Sweet.
Does he know what the call's about?
I don't know. It depends on the level of his psychic abilities.
Okay.
I'm just playing no, likely he doesn't, but it's concerning ICBC and their mandate.
Okay. Great. And are you a member of the public?
Well, I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm writing an article for a newspaper, so...
Are you a government employee?
No, certainly not. Are you?
You're writing an article for which newspaper?
The Agora.
Sorry?
The National, the Agora National.
The Agora National.
Yeah.
Is that AGORA?
Correct.
Okay. Great, thank you.
Any idea when he might call me back?
I'm not sure.
Would it be possible to ask him to call me back tomorrow, because I'm going to be stepping away from the phone this afternoon, but I will be available tomorrow.
Okay, I will.
Thank you very much. You have a fantastic day.
You too.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
So I had a nice chat with a man from the Solicitor General's office, an assistant for Cash Heed. And although the recording wasn't very good, because the cell phone, I was on my cell phone when I received the call, and the recorder, it also picks up a lot of interference. So I don't have much of a recording of that, but he did direct me to write down my concerns. He probably wanted me to write them down on a piece of paper and mail it in to him directly, instead of using what I'm going to use, which is the high-tech color board of truth and justice. So I'm going to write my concerns down on that, include it in my video, and send them a link to my YouTube. So everyone, Cash Heed, the Solicitor General of the province of British Columbia, and other people who are concerned and affected by this issue, can all be on the same page or the same board. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll explain to you what my concerns are. So, hi Cash Heed, you should be watching this. Now, in order to understand what's really on my mind and what my concern is, we really have to look a little bit at the history. There was a time prior to the creation of the Motor Vehicle Act where people could in fact get out on the highway and travel from point A to point B. And provided they were not engaging in commerce on the highway, they had the right to do that. We shall call that the right to travel. Now, however, if you try exercising this right, you get out on the highway in a privately owned unregistered automobile, and if you don't have a license plate on it issued with the stamp and everything, what do you have happening? You have the men in blue, who will come and they will, in fact, stop you from exercising this right. And they will do so by pointing to, let's go this way, they will point to the Motor Vehicle Act here in BC. In other jurisdictions, they might call it the Highway Safety Act, the Highway Traffic Act, something along that lines, but they all point to this body of words. And they claim that this body of words justifies them stopping you from doing what you're doing, and to place demands upon you, demanding that you produce identification, driver's license, registration, and insurance. Now, the effect is that the right to travel has been removed by the Motor Vehicle Act. That's pretty much undeniable. But has it in fact been removed? What if it hasn't been? And what if the people who made this act, who authored this act, were relying on their ambiguity and deception and the ignorance of the police to create a situation where the right to travel has been removed and denied us? Now, they're kind of tricky with the MVA and what they do. They say that the Motor Vehicle Act is applicable to, of course, motor vehicles. But is there a difference between a motor vehicle and an automobile? Are they both one and the same or not? Now, the other issue here, this is what it fundamentally boils down to. And when you try to get these people that are involved in this, the police, ICBC, the Solicitor General's office, and the courts, when you try to nail them down on this, this is where they'll start dancing around. Does a motor vehicle equal an automobile? Are all automobiles motor vehicles? Now, you can say all apples, all apples are round red fruit. That does not necessarily mean all round red fruit are apples.